cool cats and sexy ladies, welcome back to the #1 show in the eye holes that you've ever seen before.
I like eye holes. Eye holes are, it's a very good euphemism for eyeballs.
We know that you guys have a lot of choices and a lot of radio stations that you could be listening to, but you're stuck on a ship sailing through space and there's no way to get out, and you're stuck here with us.
With the outro of that old beautiful TV show, Samurai Champloo.
Boo.
Boo. Anyway, I should probably say bees. I should stop saying a lot of bees right into the mic.
Oh yeah, I keep on forgetting to check.
So
I'm
welcome
so
back.
accustomed to the red.
Dude, we are trucking on this show.
What are we, 3?
We are trucking on this show, like
episode
editing-wise.
3.
It's episode 3. Mm-hmm.
4.
It feels like a million since we have so many episodes, but that we did
episode
before this.
10. Yo, technically, episode 13, because we did 3 dry runs.
That's true.
That's crazy.
We did a lot of dry.
Yeah, a lot of dry things. For those of you guys just joining, who may not be familiar with this show, because I'm sure we've amassed quite the cult following.
Oh yeah, dude. How many?
3 people.
I thought we had 7.
I
thought we had 7 subscribers.
On the old one, maybe.
We have a bunch of Instagram followers now.
That's good, though.
That is good. I like
we just got to get them on the YouTubes. This is This, That, and the Other. The show that fills you with dread and hope and a little bit of an insight into the daily lives of me, Bryan, and my co-host,
Sam. I gotta get
the master of FX, the Shaolin King of sound effects. So
how's your week, man?
Chilling, bro. Just went through it. Went through the motions. What happened? I beefed it pretty hard running across the street the other day.
No shit.
Yeah, I fell. It was
in front of a bunch of people.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Was that your first instinct? Was to look at people?
No. I kept going. I had a drink.
You didn't even
hand.
look.
I had the drink.
Man, as soon as I fall, I go left, right.
No, I beefed it and just busted my ankle down. I was like, no, and I fell down. But then I popped up, and it was right in front of the person I was delivering the drink to.
Oh shit!
And
so there was someone who.
No, and he was like, I was like, oh no, man, and he was like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, dude, I'm good. Here you go. And then I hobbled away because I got fucked up. That shit hurt really bad, dog. That shit got me.
Did he tip you?
I don't know. I didn't go back and check. I'm sure maybe he did. Maybe. Which I don't know. Who does, right?
You're like, I just want to forget about the whole
I was just like, whatever, dog. Just don't, I saved the drink. That's all I cared about. So that was pretty cool. Let me see. I don't have any other.
Oh, man. I need more fucking laughing effects. God, that was funny.
Let's see.
I'm like, did anyone see you? You're like, I don't know. But it was right in front of the guy I was delivering the food.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I feel you.
Let's see. Man, I'm so behind on these sound effects.
No, I don't have. I don't really have. I have a couple random notes, but for the rest of the week, I don't think I really.
It rained.
I work, huh?
It rained like a motherfucker.
It did rain. It rained a lot out here, which is pretty cool.
So it kind of put a lot of people in a bad mood that were on the road, which sort of is you. You're on the road a lot.
Yeah, it was all right. I just
seemed a little tense.
Pedal to the metal, just drive to the death. Yeah. That is true. It was just, it's just a fucking week. It was a
work week, dude. It was so dead at the tattoo shop.
Yeah,
I had 2
What happened during the week?
Nothing. Just crazy. A lot of crazy people.
Okay.
A lot of crazy people, but it was dead during the week, man. We didn't have much to do. I just worked on this shit. Anything that I can do on this stuff.
Yeah, I hear there's another project down the line.
Oh yes, Sam of all trades. Let me see if there's a sound effect for that. Oh, come on, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, really?
Come on. Fuck you. Screw you.
No, but Sam of all trades is coming down. Yeah, that should be fun.
Sure, dog.
I'm enjoying it.
Nice.
I've been practicing a lot on what I'm going to be doing, following the right people. Essentially, what we're doing is we're just going down Instagram and bullshitting and laughing and making fun of people. And,
What kind of sucks is we're so behind on Because
Well,
by the
luckily
time
these are going to be little segments. These are going to be little segments that I'm going to be able to splash together.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Like, we're so behind on this, but the good news is we
Yeah.
have so much other great content coming out.
Yeah.
You know, that you're ever a click away from, you know, clicking on something good, you know, whether it's, you know, Sam of all trades or this, that, or the other, or my
Olden
new
Times
hit
TV.
show, Orangutan-a-Dang.
Yeah, dude.
A story
Taming
about
that
a
fucking
man
orangutan was not easy.
who adopts an orangutan, and he teaches him how to cook.
Yeah.
And he opens a
Do
restaurant.
not
with him.
use oil if you're
Yeah.
cooking with an orangutan.
But he opens the restaurant up purely because he is trying to find the people who are buying illegal orangutan meat. And so he beats them up, and him and the orangutan partner follow that fucking trail, right?
yeah.
And so, like, they fucking go to a fucking, you know, they go to the top boss, right? And, like, they see that
Of the orangutan trade?
and the orangutan dude recognizes a baby orangutan in there, and then it has, like, the flashbacks where it's like, that's my baby.
That's my baby.
Yeah,
It took me
yeah.
from
But
that
then
time.
the partner gets shot, and the orangutan has to decide between, like, saving the partner or giving the baby orangutan.
Partner's like, get your baby.
Right, because at the beginning of the thing, like, him and the orangutan don't get along. He's like, listen, man, like, I know you're, like, a badass orangutan. Like, yeah, exactly. Just like that. And he's like, fuck you, bro, fuck you. Like, you know, every day I go back to my wife after a day like this, and I tell her what piece of shit you are, you fucking piece of shit. And so, like, he just obviously tells there's a fucking... But he has so much rage towards the fucking orangutan. You stupid fucking idiot. Like, and so and so it all comes down to the very end where, you know, at the end, you know, the partner makes that sacrifice for the orangutan, and he's like, don't worry about it. He's like, no. And the orangutan's like, he's like, ah. And then him and his baby like bucket, and they go into the woods. But
That's cool.
yeah,
It'll just be all...
but that was orangutan. That was good.
You like that?
We're getting close. But let's see. I mean, anything happened though? No, nothing much. I mean, it was, you know, it was like you said, it was a work week.
Yeah, it was, fuck, man. Yeah, it was a weird work week for me. Like I said, it was really slow at work, so I was making not much money, but working my ass off on this. So it was like I was nonstop, like, brain was going frazzled, you know, gym work, gym work. But it was like two different types of works and not getting paid at any of them. And I was kind of like, and I was getting upset.
That's the life, though. You know, could have been a fisherman. You know, I could have gone up to Alaska.
I mean, I do both of them because I don't see what else I cannot
be a
see myself.
prostitute.
Well,
You
I
could
can't
go back to that whole prostitute idea.
I can't go
came
back to
out
that,
here
man.
with.
I can't go
See,
back.
a lot of people don't know that we originally came out here with the
We were
original
male
goal
prostitutes.
being that we were going to turn. Oh, no, you were the prostitute. I was just going to. Yeah,
You were pimping me out.
Yeah, I was just pimping you out. I was just the guy. You know, people would look for me.
Damn, I found some really cool.
They'd say, "Hey, do you have something in a size 6'10"? I'd be like, I got just the guy. Check behind the dumpster, behind the 7-Eleven. He'll be wrapped up in a coat. He's not gonna be able to talk. It's because he ain't got no teeth. We yanked him out. But yeah, all right. Well, yeah. Our week was pretty boring. But you know what? You guys could let us know.
Well, no.
How your week is.
It really was like, okay, let me go back. That shit was shitty. Work was shitty and everything like that. But the fact that we launched this channel and like we're keeping an eye on it and we're doing our thing on that, I'm learning a lot.
Well,
so there's mentally like there's a lot going on, but there's this. I was having fun at looking at the stats and stupid shit
it's
like
good
that,
stuff.
and tags and just writing out the bio for things and having fun with that. So like it was okay, but I'm just stressing because, you know, bills and all that.
Yeah. No. I mean,
But it was an all right week.
But
I gotta say it was an all right.
The problem is, though, what that I'm starting to realize is that by the time these things go up, they're so dated. They're like a week dated, 2 weeks dated.
We do need to upgrade our technology so we can render this bullshit.
And then we have to work our content around future listeners. So
So
future listener from a week from now.
We are in the future, though.
Technically.
Our brain is.
Every single moment of it. And so that's obviously the weekly update. Let us know you guys this week, your updates. We'd love to read them. Email us at...
Oh, hey, yeah. Welcome back. Email us at bingeonthischannel@gmail.com. Please hit us up on Instagram. It's binge, _ this. And then our Twitter and all that shit. It's all going to be down there.
In the comments.
It's all going to be down there.
Always.
It's too early to remember all this fuck. There's so much new shit to remember.
We need subscribers. I need subscribers. I need people. I need it. I need it. I need to fill the hole in my heart. Alcohol and weed and women isn't doing it. So I need you guys to fucking subscribe, bro.
Fucking subscribe, man.
You know what? I'm turning the meter up, mother. All the way.
Does that count? Does that count if you kind of...
All right. All right. So let's launch into this motherfucking red corner.
I don't know why.
No. Shut your mouths. Shut your mouths. Hey.
All right, so welcome to an all-new rant corner. Yeah. Dude, actually, I had a rant yesterday, and I can't really remember it right now.
Well, then it really wasn't a rant.
No, it was something. I keep going back to that thing where it's like, if I add extra pepperoni or whatever the fuck on my pizza, and then you fucking charge me, and then I say, okay, I'll pay extra for that extra pepperoni. But when I come to that motherfucker and I say, take that pepperoni off, and he charges me the same.
Wait, what do you mean? What?
So what I'm saying is, if I fucking go into a place, and I say
Papa John's.
Well, not Papa John's, let's say. I'm just saying, like, in general, any fucking place. If I go to a fucking restaurant and they tell me this plate of whatever, pasta with the salad.
Oh, you're saying you buy a steak dinner and then you, like, take the beans and the potatoes off.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want the two sides, bro.
Yeah.
And then they're like, we're charging you the same. What the fuck?
You just get it a la carte then.
I don't know, man. I've been to so many restaurants where I'm like, I don't want this thing. Or like,
you
give me an extra
you just downgrade your meal. You've never downgraded your meal, dog.
You motherfucker.
I'm just saying.
I did upgrade my meal the other day, though.
You've talked about this problem a lot, and
I know, because I went to a restaurant yesterday.
That's why they have a la carte. That's why they have stuff there to the side so that you can be like, okay, listen, homie, I just want a steak. Like, that's it. Like,
yeah. Well, when I went, where was it? I went to some. I don't know. It was like a month ago. I went to that steak place and I asked for, I want the fucking New York blah blah blah, and it says, okay, well, it comes with two sides, and I said, I don't want those two sides. They go, well, it comes with it, and I said, well, I don't want it. They're like, well, we have to charge you the same. And then I looked at them and I said, what? Why? And they're like, it comes with two sides. I was just like, what the fuck, motherfucker? So then I gave my sides to other people, which is fine. I don't care, but I paid for a motherfucking steak.
No, I feel you.
That was like $27 altogether, and it came with nice sides. I just didn't want them.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, it's
and then no, that's about it.
I feel you. That's an all right. That's an all right.
And you know what I did yesterday? I upgraded my meal.
How did you upgrade your meal?
By adding Parmesan and peppers.
Yeah, I mean, you can upgrade anything. Upgrade your life.
I know,
you can upgrade
bro.
Your life.
He doesn't understand that
you should write a book called Upgrading Your Life.
Yeah, dude. This guy,
upgrading your pizza.
Yeah, upgrading your pizza. You buy a pizza from someone, and then you upgrade it with your own ingredients. That's called upgrading your pizza. I still don't understand why.
All right. Well, I'm trying to think. No, I didn't really have. I mean, obviously, rent's too goddamn high. The world costs too fucking much. But I guess officially a struggling actor / content creator / really living it.
Well, I'm starting to realize that people out here, because I see people with outrageous bills. Like, what the fuck? Like, you're paying how much? $1,000 a month for that car, and you're paying whatever for that. You're going to clinic for whatever, and you're doing, they got weed all the time, whatever the fuck it is. They're spending so much money. So I'm like, where's this income coming from? They didn't all just come from money. People aren't, they inherently had to they're making their own money. It's not like they're living rich, but I see people.
They're making they probably have like a 9 to 5, and most of people are usually 9 to 5s.
Well, I just feel like content creators. Like if I see like people who are musicians.
Well, they work day jobs.
Yeah, I don't know. The amount of money I see being spent, I'm just like, did you make, like, I think once you hit a point of making money here in this town where you don't really, like, if you live normally, you live really well. Because if you don't go to the big houses. So, like, at some point in show business, you hit an amount of, I mean, you remember Chris talking about, people don't know Chris. Actually, he's going to probably be on our show. But talking about the amounts that go out to people, and it's just any amount of checks because they do content, and they're getting residual checks from all that shit. Yeah. So next thing they know, they're making fucking 50 stacks a month. So I just think there's a point in this town where it's struggling so hard. If you make enough content, you end up making. I mean, I used to know a guy who tattooed who had checks coming in for like 15 years from a commercial he made. He was in it for 2 seconds. Yeah, it was a fuck, what kind of commercial was it? But anyway, it cut through to a tattoo shop, and all he had to do was set up and act like he tattooed, and he was in the commercial. He got like, I forgot what he said, like $100
Hey, that's crazy.
a month for like 15 years or something. However long they kept playing it wherever they played it.
That's $1,200 a year.
So imagine doing. That's all you do every day is content.
That's get picked up for a sitcom. $150,000 in 15 years.
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
I don't know.
That's not right.
I don't know. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I don't know what we were.
The struggle is what you're saying. The bills out here, and it's like the bills out here tend to, hey, you keep making content, the bills even out. But there's a lot of people who live out here who who are not in show business that, if someone just Ubered all the time, they'd be fucking my bills. But if you're in show business, you have a day job and you're doing show business, after a while, I feel like something clicks, or you have a back end of money coming in constantly, even if you don't work for it, because 90% of the time you're unemployed out here as a actor,
right? Yeah, I mean, you would exactly. That's what the day job would be for.
That's why you hear people.
That's why you do this.
Yeah, but that's why you hear people that say
doing acting,
10 years down the line, they're like, I was. By the time anything clicked, it was about 10 to 15 years. And because you have to struggle and make that content that's starting to build up behind you. Yeah.
Make a name for yourself, and that's why you guys can purchase my brand new comedy special, Walk About Town. An introspective into my life. It'll be down below. The download link. First ever comedy special on the channel. 30-minute stand-up.
What? You just making stuff up?
No, I'm gonna shoot a 30-minute stand-up.
You're gonna shoot a 30-minute
stand-up? And I'm
gonna
put it down below, and then it's gonna be 30 minutes every month. And you're gonna have a 30-minute month comedy stand-up.
So it's just gonna be him rambling in front of the screen.
I'm gonna ramble for 20 minutes, and you guys are gonna fucking love it. And then you're gonna get one every month, and that is my new thing, and that is gonna be coming up. And so, anyways, but that's about. I'm trying to think. Yeah, there was no other rant corner for me. I mean, we were pretty just working, and I mean, the rant, all that other stuff, and then.
So our rant corner is about being broke and money issues and wanting to spend less.
Exactly. Let's see. Let me check my notes. That's how you know I don't have a
fucking computer.
That's how I know. We do need a computer. We need a new
Hey, anybody
computer
out there wants to shoot us a computer? I don't know. Should give you a shout out.
Let me see. Okay.
Yeah. Tell me. Let me know. Give it to me.
I picked a dude up who.
Like, how heavy was he?
Hey! That would have been perfect to have the sound effect.
Dude, I have to be quick with the fucking wit, and then with the sound effect. You know how hard this is?
If anything, you gotta work.
This is too much!
You gotta be like, look, for sure, I know I have this audience one ready. What's an audience related?
It's so hard to get these in their own fucking...
You'd be like, well, how big was he? And you're like, yes, I got it. I crushed
Dude, if I did it at the same time, I would have been proud of myself.
Yeah.
But I just had to go through back 3 folders to get back to this fucking one sound effect because you
got to get one of those Macaulay Culkin recorders.
Here we go.
Oh, well, the moment's gone. But
No, I still want my laughter. Yeah.
Anyways, okay, so the dude gets into the car and he's like breathing all heavy and shit, and I'm like, he's a bigger black guy, and I was like, running? Hey, what's up? Like, no, he was on the corner. He was just like breathing, kind of like bent over, and I was like, okay.
Are you having a heart attack, buddy? Or
no. Well, I was just like, hey, what's up? And he was like, hey, can you just stop somewhere? Like, I need to go to the bathroom, and I was like, okay. And so, like, we stopped at one place and the bathroom was closed. And then he was like, oh, Jesus. And then I was like, okay, well, come on, man. Like, but at the same time, I'm like, dude, like, I'm trying to find a polite way to be like, don't shit in the fucking car, you fucking animal. And then,
well, why didn't you just be like, you all right, man? Like,
I did ask him that.
Oh,
and
okay.
He was like, I just need to use the bathroom. Can we stop at one of the bathrooms on the corner? And every place that we stopped at, like, it was like a fucking thing. The first one, no bathroom. The second one, there was no bathroom.
Unless he bought something.
No. There was just no bathroom.
Dude, I'm starting to hear this is okay because we have an open bathroom policy.
Hobos.
We have an open bathroom policy at my work. We judge it by, like if it's a hobo like walking in, we're like, hey buddy, come on, like sorry. Yeah. But most people, hey, can I use your bathroom? We're like, yeah, go ahead. Like,
it's crazy.
Yeah, we let all kinds.
Not in Cali. There's
and we're like, what the fuck, man? Put some public bathroom. Well, that would cost a lot of money.
Hey man, take the hobos up.
Dude, hobos are the ones that are fucking it all up.
Round them up. Fucking put them in kick-ass boot camps.
Oh, man.
Get them all work the fuck out. Work the junk out of them. The ones who make it,
the ones
who don't die. Get them all yoked the fuck out and get them repairing the fucking roads. Give them fucking jobs. Make them fucking clean.
That sounds like some fascism right there.
Is it? Isn't that what FDR did? Wasn't FDR was like, look, motherfucking, there was.
Well, no, I mean, essentially, if you do that, yeah, you would pay them their wage.
What was it called? The new state plan? The new plan?
Anyway, just you're digressing.
Let's finish. Go ahead.
No, you finish.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
No, I was just saying.
Your fat man story in the car that's breathing. Did you get to?
Oh my God, that's right. We were talking about that. Okay. I just want to make sure that I don't forget it. Okay, so the fat guy, we hit the third place, and it's like a gas station with a taco joint on it, and they're like, no, there's no bathrooms, or you can't use it. And so finally, the dude, like, I see him sprint around the corner, and I was like, oh shit, like, and so like I pulled around,
I would have
taken
taken
just
off.
Like chilling there. And then all of a
sudden, wait, no, he has your information.
Yeah, and so like I'm there, and then it's like 2 minutes pass, and then finally he walks around the fence, but he's not wearing his shoes. He has them in his hands. And I was like,
he wiped his ass with his socks.
And I was like, what the fuck?
He wiped his ass with his socks.
And
hey man, it's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there.
He's like, oh man, he was like rumbling in the back, and I thought he was like doing something weird, and then like he was
just trying to put his shoes on.
Yeah, but he was like, I'm just putting my shoes on right now, and I was like, okay, cool. And he was like, yeah, man. He was like, I've had the worst night, and I was like, I feel you, homie. Like,
he's probably hanging out with like a cute girl. She's like, I want Thai food, and then he went
got gutted.
He's sitting there, starts kicking in, and he's like, hey, my mom, and he's at the fucking bar with her, and he's like,
I can't be here right now.
He's like, I gotta go.
I gotta go. Listen, baby, I'll call you.
Yeah, I'll be back. And then he Ubering you as he comes out. And then
I gotta go.
Dude, that's terrible. Ending up at a fucking behind the dumpster.
That's
mama, a shit night. Literally.
My mama gave me these socks.
That's a shit night.
Yeah, it was pretty shitty. But that was the story.
Too hard.
He built the New Deal coalition. That's right, bro. I mean, but anyways.
Well, some of the stuff we did in the past may not have been,
whatever.
kosher per se. But I do, sometimes you have there. Look, life is tough, and sometimes there's a thing called tough love for the betterment of the tribe. Yeah, so if you're dragging the tribe down, a group of you, because you can't get your shit together in this construct we have,
round them
social construct. Well, easy on the rounding up. So when you say round them up, we all round them up. Yeah, like
I'll round them
fucking
up.
Get the pitchforks out. No, fuck that. What I'm saying is, round them up.
No, I feel it. I understand what you're saying. I mean, I obviously, the tattoo shop having an open door policy is the perfect example of that little.
There's
little
people who are
bit
86 that keep coming by. We've let a lot of bums
know.
in that we see local bums. They've been nice to us.
Yeah.
They come in, hey, come in, man. Can I use your bathroom? And we're like, yeah, dude, come on. And we disclaim, don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
And there was one guy, he came in like 2-3 times. It was fine. Then the 4th time, he was in there forever and blew the shop up. As soon as the door opened, dude, it smelled like sewage. And there was shit on the fucking seat, and it was piss, and it was just like, what the fuck happened in here, And then 86, and he keeps coming by. He still comes by. He's like, he always says, "Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?" And Rocco at this point is just like,
but yeah, I mean the shop having that policy is cool, but I think it comes down to if I'm walking down the street to the store and there's like the homeless lady who lives there and she shits in a domino box and like leaves the domino box on the side.
I have seen a lady laying in the street on Sunset with just piss and shit streaming down because she was on an incline. It was just, dude, it was so nasty.
So when you want, what do you, whatever.
And yes, they have mental issues and there's
into
addiction issues and things like that. But
I'm turning into Alex Jones and ranting about fucking.
Well, dude, is our rent corner over?
Yeah, no, rant corner's over.
Okay.
Play, and that's rant corner. If you guys have anything that you want to rant about, send us an email, Twitter us, give us a comment. We want to hear what you guys think, and we want to make fun of you, most of all. And now, of course, obviously, we are jumping into, our current events. Current events. Shit that doesn't matter. Things that aren't real. Things that aren't real. Woohoo!
So, for today's current events.
Yeah, current events.
Trump's still fucking having a conniption. I think he walked out of the White House. There was a meeting with the Democrats and all that. He slammed his hands on the table and walked out.
He said, "I don't want that wall."
He's like, "You guys, no one," and slammed his.
And he said, "Well, I think that's ridiculous. I think you're crazy, Trump."
So,
but anyways, yeah, I mean, it's whatever. The government's been shut down. Motherfuckers ain't getting paid.
Yeah,
we out here struggling.
I guess a lot of people had to pay rent, and now it's like they haven't had their checks yet.
Hey, we out here. It's tough, B. It's tough. But stay strong. Be strong. You know what I mean? Fight the power. Fight the man. Whoever your personal man or power is.
Take the power back.
Don't be afraid to say what you have to say unless it's something.
Odelay.
Hey, I like that. Let's see. Other than that, obviously, we know in film news, you know what I'm saying, Golden Globe time.
Dude, I didn't even pay any attention. The only thing that caught my eye on Golden Globes, they were getting vaccinated.
It was a joke, though, wasn't it?
I don't know.
I
don't know. I just saw a picture, and, Owen Benjamin's not exactly like, I don't know. He's very one-sided on what he posts. So I don't know if he was making fun of it or what, but I just saw pictures of people getting vaccinated, and I was just like, what? And then some other people were saying, like, I was reading comments, people were saying, like, no. They did it, but we think it's fake. Like, they didn't actually put anything in it. They just did it for...
was there
like propaganda.
Was there a setup, like an actual setup?
It was like a propaganda thing, like, hey, look, we all need to be vaccinated. Which, again, I believe you should be vaccinated, but you know what I mean. I think it was an agenda of pushing vaccinations.
Right.
And if you believe they put shit that they don't tell us in it, then so be it. But I believe like you need to kill polio with a fucking motherfucking vaccine.
And you know what that perfectly segues us into?
What's that?
Today's theme. Motherfucking conspiracies, G.
Conspiracies? Is that
conspiracies. I heard a brand new one, homie.
What?
All right.
You can't tell me a conspiracy that I have not heard.
You ready for this, homie? I'm going to tell you, dog. It's going to blow your flipping mind.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let me get my blind baby blow.
You ready for this?
I can't speak no more.
All right.
I'm so anticipating this that my brain is not blurking.
I think you're ready. All right, so beloved rapper Slim Shady.
Yes, sir.
He's been dead for 20 years.
What the fuck, man? This is an old one.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't blow my mind.
Oh, I blew it.
No, you fucking told me something that I've known.
What do you know about it, homie?
I seen it.
Tell me about it.
No, I don't know. I don't know much about it. I just heard that, yeah, he looks different and this and that. Motherfucker probably got some Botox. I don't know.
Oh, man. He's been dead since 98, my guy.
Nah.
Yeah,
no, you know what happened
bro.
since 98? You know what happened in 98?
What?
He got rich.
Yeah, and right at that time.
No, that's
man.
What happened.
Right at that time.
He changed.
I'm telling you.
You change as soon as you're fucking broke and hungry, and then you all of a sudden have a ton of money. It changes you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, man, they surgically altered another dude's face.
I do not think so.
They killed Shady.
You are fucking.
They replaced him.
Or could it be the fact that it's the easiest explanation? He went from poor to rich in 98.
No, see, that's too easy. See, that's what that doesn't make much sense. You know
what do you mean?
Okay, fine. Then
day before he was
what's
rich.
A conspiracy
he didn't put face
theory?
cream on.
What's
he didn't go to a place to
your number one conspiracy theory then that's valuable like that, or that you feel like has like that you could potentially back up? I'm not obviously. I'm not saying
9/11.
That would be the number one conspiracy.
Yeah, all you got to show me are cut beams. As soon as I saw cut beams, and then I saw multiple experts on demolition, people who demolish buildings for a living, go, that is done by, and it was this wire that they wrap around, and it heats up and fucking burns the shit out of it, cuts the beams. Yeah. So I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean, that's cut
a big beams, one. Multiple beams on cut angles like that, same angles. I don't think that that's natural. Okay. When a building collapses on its own, beams bend.
Okay, all right. It shouldn't have all dropped down the way that it did. I feel you.
Yeah, and then what happened? Tower 7 just fucking free falls because of office fires. Okay.
I feel you. That's a good one.
Eddie Bravo, I'm with you, man.
Hey, mine is the hollow earth theory, man.
You're a fucking idiot.
You're an idiot, bro. I'm telling you, man.
How do you prove it?
That is the most viable.
Where's the proof?
What do you mean? Where's the proof? There's plenty of accounts of people going up to the Arctic and going into holes and caverns where they travel for miles. They've traveled for miles.
Yeah. Could it also be, there's land in Antarctica with caves under the ice?
I'm telling you, man. And I believe what it is, right, is that there's pockets underneath the Earth's crust, and they're huge, ridiculous.
But it's magma.
caverns.
You go far enough, it's magma. Even Journey to the Center of the Earth fucking told us that.
Hey, man, but that's a story. That's not real. You know what I mean? The hollow Earth theory is real. Okay.
I'm just saying.
John Clevis signs.
9/11. That's something that happened in front of us. It's something that we've investigated poorly by our government, and then experts have gone over all what we've gone over. How do the passports of the fucking hijackers happen to,
Yeah.
Fucking,
no,
you know what I mean? Like,
you're gonna tell me that that's more believable?
It's more believable
than the idea.
I don't know. I can't tell you who exactly
that the Earth is hollow
created that whole scenario for that to happen in 9/11. But I do know it was a planned event, definitely planned event by the hijackers. I just mean like getting the buildings to go down.
Yeah.
All that stuff to get us all war hungry was probably a very, a planned out strategic, event by organizations that we have no idea what the fuck they know and why they did anything they did. But
versus the idea that the hollow Earth,
because that's an idea. That's not even a theory.
But I mean, if there were,
it's not even a scientific theory.
It is a theory.
Look it up.
I'm looking it up right now.
I'm just saying, like, experts on demolition said those buildings came down because of charges. And then there's no expert. There's no.
Before you get us killed, I feel you. So I'm what I'm saying on my side, right? All right. Hold on, I'm looking it up right now. Okay. All right. So instead of saying that humans live on the outside surface of a hollow planet, sometimes called a convex hollow Earth hypothesis, Some have claimed humans live on the inside surface of a hollow spherical world,
Yes.
so that our universe itself lies in that world's interior. This has been called the concave hollow earth hypothesis or sky-centrism. So,
So
what
we're actually looking to the other end.
Exactly. We're inside the
You know what someone told me the other day, and it made total sense to me.
Hit me
Like as
with
soon
it.
as they said it, I was like, "That's such a great argument against that." People, flat earthers. I said, We were laughing about it, and I said, "You believe in flat Earth?" He said, "If that was true, I could walk up to that mountain right there, and I could take a telescope and look straight and find Mount Everest, or see the Eiffel Tower."
Is that what you said?
That's what he said. Because I was laughing. I was like,
what did you
"Do you
say?
believe in flat Earth?" And he goes, "Well, if the Earth was flat, I could look straight ahead and see Mount Everest, because that's the tallest fucking mountain."
Yeah.
Think about it. You're on a flat Earth. Fucking Mount Everest would be straight ahead.
And what'd you tell him?
I said that made a lot of sense. I was like, if the Earth was flat, you'd be able to see fucking the Eiffel Tower that way. Fucking, this way is motherfucking.
But like distance-wise, like for the flat Earth like theory, like obviously like you would see things the same way that you would normally see things. But I mean, even at that great distance.
Well,
like,
I'm just saying because the Earth is round. Fucking.
You sure? Look.
What I'm saying is, because the Earth is round. Hey, have you ever used those gadgets where you can look at like the star systems?
Yes.
Yeah, there's that. But I'm saying because the Earth is round, like Everest is this way, or whichever way Nepal is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's say. You understand what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying, but
so,
what I'm saying is like, what is the? Okay, so like. China,
but what he's saying is, if the Earth was flat, it would be that way. Because the Earth is flat.
Right.
So that's what I was like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense to talk to flat earthers and be like, oh no, man, you can actually see it then. It's like that way. You just take a telescope, be like, there it is. It's straight ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, that makes a lot of sense.
I don't know what points we're trying to make to each other, but
that was just something someone told me the other day that I was like, oh, that's a funny way to stop a flat earther to be like,
do you think the Chinese really landed on the moon?
I'd like to believe so. I think so. I think those pictures look really cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. You can tell like they have floodlights on that thing that dropped it down, and you see that thing going out there in that alien land.
It's a little too extra, if you ask me.
With the technology we have today and cameras, and I don't know. I think we're able to
still
get
don't want to go back to the moon.
I would just like to think that they're practicing.
Practicing?
That's practice.
To get ready to go back up there?
No, to hit further planets with better technology.
Okay.
So I feel like you practice going to the moon. It's like taking baby steps before you go out to Mars. We already did that shit, so we're at Mars right now. Yeah, China still have to be like, oh, we got to go to the moon first. Let's see how we do on that. Because to go to Mars, now you got to wait half a year.
What are the 3 specialties that you'd take up to Mars, like of people?
Well, dude, first I'd watch that Matt Damon movie again, and I'd answer you that.
Would it always have to be scientists?
Yeah, scientists, people who can fucking keep that structure up and going. Yeah, they would mathematicians.
Yeah,
all of it.
Why math? Well, I guess mathematicians.
Yeah, dude, you'd have to. Well, all of them would have to know very high level math, just because.
No, like algebra, bro.
What are you talking about?
You could probably get by with just algebra.
You're gonna take a high school algebra motherfucker and put him up at Mars?
Like, and have him fly with me?
Yeah.
What's the worst that can happen? I mean, what do you?
What's the worst that can happen? Let's see.
Half the stuff gets. Nah, bro. Apollo 13 showed us that. You know what I mean? But that's just not even real. It was all made up. Stanley Kubrick said it himself, man. He did the whole thing for the government.
No, the government came to... Okay, and again, why can't it be the simplest explanation? The government's like, remember the BP spill out in the bottom of the ocean?
The one they said that happened?
The one that you could watch live?
Supposedly?
Just to say
I know, right?
Shit like
You're like crazy. But yeah, what is it? What about it?
Who did they go to? Who's the leading expert to go to the bottom of the ocean?
James Cameron.
Yeah. They went to James Cameron. So
suspicious.
NASA scientists need a leading expert on lenses. Who the fuck are they going to go to?
The guy who makes the lenses.
No, a guy who takes fucking pictures, like the best lens for the best situation and shit like that.
That's sheep stuff, homie.
Nah, man.
You're not a sheep, dog. You're a wolf.
I'm just saying. It's
like
probably, it's most likely.
Don't be a sheep.
It's most likely the simplest explanation.
All right, moving on. What else is some good news that's going on? Any other stuff?
You want some more conspiracy theories? That I'm like, nah, motherfucker, that's just a motherfucking
conspiracy
plane.
theories in the news.
Okay, what's happening in the news?
Well, that's what I'm trying to pull up right now.
Yeah,
but
I need evidence. I need motherfucking evidence.
I feel you, man. I mean, I'm right.
I don't need a bunch of YouTube videos of people putting string.
Isn't that where you learned
together.
all the 9/11 shit from the YouTube videos?
No. I just saw a picture and went, "That's." And you were like,
"I knew it."
I just saw that picture and went, "That's controlled. That's a controlled fucking demolition." You ever watch those back in the day, like on Discovery? They would have a show. What show was that with the family that go around demolishing, like, buildings? That was their family business. And they had a little show, maybe a few seasons, and they like demolished like one of the famous hotels in Vegas, and they had to demolish this other building. Each episode was them like having to figure out how it falls.
Super familiar.
Yeah, they had some show.
And they just blew stuff up.
That was their family business, was demolishing buildings, but controlled. So if they had a building next to this building and couldn't hurt it, they really, it took a lot of planning.
That's cool.
So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I was saying about that.
I don't know. We're just kind of we're in it. We're in it to win it. All right, but I mean,
dude, do you see this woman loses her jackpot because they fucked up one number in her social security?
And she doesn't get the money now?
Guess so. I don't know. I was very excited. Like, I need this money. Is what she said.
We'll inform the.
The man that they fucked her up with tried to claim the $10 million prize after stealing the lottery ticket.
Damn, so he found out about it and was like, I'm about to track this chick down so I can steal the ticket?
What the fuck? I'm like, no, all my daughters are grown. I never paid child support.
What the fuck? That's wild.
Yeah, this one.
That's cool. Let's see. 78% of Americans are now debt slaves. Duh.
Yeah.
That 5G is giving us cancer, man.
You think so?
I think so, dude. I'm not really hyped about cell phones and stuff anymore, man.
Dude, I always rest that motherfucker under my thigh when I'm driving, and I'm like, that's so close to my nuts. I've been putting this thing there.
I'm gonna save some nut juice, bro. I'm thinking about saving some nut juice so I can have it just in case, like, you know what I mean? Because, like, I'm thinking post-apocalyptic.
For a rainy day?
Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, I'm thinking we get in a position, right, where, at that point, it's fucked because it's not going to be refrigerated, you know what I mean? So I'm fucked at that point, I guess. So my plan really, the point of having that, I suppose, is pointless. But it's just, I guess, I don't want to get attacked by like a dog or something, or like get hit or something, or like lose the bottom half of my body in a car accident and then just be like a fucking nut.
A wood chipper accident?
Yeah.
Nuts, but you're
pull myself out like a fucking G.
You're using a wood chipper with no clothes on, and you turn around too fast and your nuts.
No, I would.
It's a hot day, so your nuts are dangling low, and they swing into the wood chipper.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. Yeah, just get pulled right the fuck in. I wouldn't say no. I mean, my nuts. I knew it was gonna happen. But no, that's I think it's just the 5G and having that laptop on me and having it near me and just I don't know. But what can you do? We're so integrated into this shit now. We can't help but you can't turn back. Either that or everything just falls down and gets destroyed. And I say fuck it. Fuck the technology.
I have a feeling, and this is back to a conspiracy theory.
Oh, nice.
I have a feeling Chris Pratt is going to get into politics one day.
I could see that. I don't know if that's a conspiracy theory. I think that's just a good plan.
No, and I'm starting to see it planned now because he's dating Schwarzenegger's daughter.
Oh, he left his wife for Schwarzenegger's daughter?
No, he left his wife. They broke up a while ago.
Like a year ago, right?
Yeah. Now he's dating Schwarzenegger and...
I mean, it just seems to be the obvious route for every actor now is just directly going to politics. Oh, yeah, especially after Donald Trump. Everybody wants to get in there and try and start being... This whole country's going to start...
But she's a Kennedy. She's a Kennedy.
We're going to get a war, dog. Wait, what? Who's a Kennedy?
Schwarzenegger was dating a Kennedy. It was married to a Kennedy. That's his daughter.
Was he?
What the fuck rock do you live under, motherfucker? I wasn't even in America when he was doing all that shit.
Arnold. So what did he do? He married a Kennedy.
Married a Kennedy. And then he became governor.
Married a Kennedy. All right.
How do you not know this stuff?
Maria Shriver. She's related to the Kennedy family. She's a former first lady. She's received a Peabody Award. Blah blah blah. Earned 2 Emmys. I don't give a fuck. She's related to that. She's her mother, Eunice Kennedy Shriver, was a sister of John. Oh shit! Oh yeah, that's OG Kennedy money, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. So I think Chris Pratt. I mean, and again, I'm not trying to judge anybody or anything like that.
I mean, it sounds like you're trying to judge, but go ahead.
She's, she's pretty average looking. Compared to some Hollywood, huh?
What?
She's pretty average looking compared to some Hollywood, starlets and stuff like that. So I was like, I mean, I guess she might have a great personality and this and that, or maybe she's like,
it's a bold stance, Cotton.
Down to earth and crazy actress chicks. But
so the logical.
My logical
so your
explanation
logical
is
other stance was the conspiracy theory that he was using her to get into.
He's not using her. I don't think. I do not think. I did not say that.
I'm just connecting the dots you're laying out.
I just think you tend to go,
So
hey man, maybe or maybe they brought him in. Maybe they were like, hey, why don't you hang out? Oh, hey, by the way, here's my daughter.
Oh, yeah. Okay. This is okay. So I'm Arnold, and you're Chris Pratt. Okay, and this is no. I'm Chris Pratt, and you're Arnold. Okay, and you're bringing me in, and really good. Okay.
Hey, Chris. How do you do?
Hey, Arnold.
Thanks for coming. Have a cigar.
Arnold. Man, thanks so much for.
Sit down. You're making me nervous. Get down.
All right. What'd you bring me in here for, Arnold?
What are you talking? Just come by for the barbecue. Here's my daughter. Hello.
No. What I'm saying is, what's the conspiracy theory that Arnold would tell him? What is it? Why did they bring him in?
We brought you here to have sex with my daughter.
For what? Why?
Because you need to be together with her, so that way we take Illuminati over.
Oh, I like your plan. Okay, so it goes even further. So Arnold's plan is to recruit Chris Pratt.
You are gonna be part of a team.
Ooh!
And we would take over.
Okay.
The Illuminati.
And then
Benicio del Toro's part of it.
Okay. And that's when you're like, and
there's a bunch of other actors that are all part of it.
And here's your partner, Bill Cosby.
Well, no, Bill Cosby's finished.
No, you busted him out for it.
He's not being busted out.
Arnold busted him out.
Why would Arnold bust out Bill Cosby?
Because he loves his comedy. You didn't know that Arnold's a huge...
I'm sure he was.
How did you not know that How did you know Maria Shriver was Kennedy, but you didn't know Arnold was a huge Cosby fan?
Because I took... when he became governor, he was married to a Kennedy, so that's why it kind of clicked.
Had all of his vinyls. Okay. All right.
But what I'm saying is... So Bill Cosby has to be broken out.
Arnold brought me in here.
I'm not going to drink it. Go sit down.
Arnold, we need to bring it in here with the dancing and the Leo jumping. I don't know if I can do this, Arnold.
You have to. And then my daughter's a Kennedy. That's why it's a foot in the door of government.
Chris, when the children come out to play and they come out with the Jell-O pudding pops.
Nobody will eat your Jell-O no more.
Come into your Jell-O pudding pops.
So
Arnold.
Anyway, Chris, forget this fool.
Can you see me?
We can see you.
Okay.
You can't see us, you blind motherfucker.
Okay, all right, Bill Cosby, come with me. All right, so then me and Bill Cosby are walking, and we're going, and then the first place that we're going to go to, right off the bat, is Barack Obama's house. So I'm gonna bust the door down. Give me a door busting effect down. Nice. President Obama freeze.
Oh my God. Well,
you're wanted by
Cosby.
the Schwarzenegger League. You're coming in for the loop.
Oh gosh. Where's my security?
Mr. President, I'm Chris Pratt. I've added a little bass to my voice to differentiate between me and Ryan doing an average voice. It's me, Chris Pratt.
Hello, Chris. Why are you in my living room?
Stay calm, Mr. President.
I'm very calm. I'm just wondering where my security is.
I've taken care of your security.
Oh, God, he's drugged my security.
With the kajoo and with the drink of poo, and
God.
I took him into the back with the super doo.
Oh, God.
Mr. President, I'm here on a dangerous mission as Chris Pratt. I'm here because I've fallen in love with Arnold's daughter.
Well, congratulations. Thank you for letting me know. Can you please leave my establishment?
Stay down, Mr. President. Take it easy, Bill. Stay calm.
So, someone please get Bill Cosby out of here.
Mr. President, you know Arnold wouldn't have busted out Bill unless it was something important.
I told you I did not want Bill Cosby here.
Arnold's here too.
Arnold came in, of course. He has enough of this bullshit.
Mr. President.
Why is Bill Cosby here? For real?
I don't know at this point, Arnold. I'm really sorry.
You just gotta marry my daughter so we can take over the government.
Well, what's going on over here?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, shit. Oh, God. Who's that? It's me, Patty O'Malley. I'm the sergeant who patrols the halls.
I am the president of the United States, or used to be. And why the fuck are you guys in my room?
Mr. President.
Please fucking leave.
Oh, Lord. Is that Bill Cosby?
Yes.
It's me, you little Irish prick. Bill Cosby, I'll take you down. Hiya!
Oh, Jesus.
Come with me, Mr. President.
Okay, gosh. I guess I'm running.
And then we're going through the thing. And then I'm like, okay, Mr. President. Or former president. You're not even the president
I know. I'm having flashbacks of my presidency.
and then as we bust through the woods, it's Arnold again. But then it's like the end of Triple X where Samuel L. Jackson has set everything up as a test. And it turns out it was Barack Obama that they were trying to enlist the whole time. And then at the end, you're like, Arnold is Samuel Jackson in the Avengers. And that's your team right there.
I'm not Arnold. I'm Samuel L. Jackson, motherfucker.
So it's Bill Cosby.
I'm confused.
So here's the team. And this is our new ongoing segment. We're going to be checking in on these guys from here on out. So here's the bottom line.
So this is episode 1 just flashed. What will happen next week? Did Barack Obama set it up? Was it Arnold? Is Chris Pratt part of the Illuminati?
Set your music up and do the voiceover for it.
What music?
I don't know. Just whatever music you would think would play at the end of an episode. And then you do that part.
Fuck, man. I don't have the A-Team one down.
So we're going to check in with the A-Team would have been a good one.
I know.
But yeah. So
there's so much going on my gadget sounds.
What would we call that show, though?
What would we call it?
Yeah.
We would call it.
The premise is Arnold married into the Kennedys so that he could destroy the Illuminati. But now he's old. And so in an effort to continue his, attack against the Illuminati, he recruits a crack team to assist him. And so you have Chris Pratt, who's the face, Bill Cosby, who's the wild card. You have Barack Obama.
Bill Cosby would be the wild card.
Barack Obama, who's Hannibal Lecter, or Hannibal, the one who comes up with the plans. And
he's the planner. He's the brains.
The planner. And then who's the other guy? You would need a Mr. T. Except Arnold. Chris Pratt. Is Arnold part of the team?
Arnold's part of the team.
Okay, so he's the muscle.
Yeah.
So then it's Chris Pratt, Bill Cosby. Who's the other guy? Barack Obama and Arnold Schwarzenegger as the 8.
Oh, come on. What was the song?
All right, but that was awesome. I really like that. We're going to be checking into those guys from now on.
The makers of this album wish to acknowledge that we are against advertisers who use...
All right.
We're against advertisers reusing this. We're against bad
faces.
podcasters reusing this.
All right, awesome. Well, that was a good way to burn. It was a good way to burn a little bit of time.
So, is that new?
So yeah, that's about it, man. And you know what? I'm gonna call that our game corner.
Yo. So there's a new smartphone app.
Yeah.
It can detect overdoses and alert emergency. So you can,
okay, because you made an interesting point, and so we're gonna count that as the game corner.
Game corner. This is game overdose.
No, we already did game corner.
Oh, we were out of sync.
I mean, do you want to play? Quick?
I don't want to play any more games. What's up?
You don't want to play any more games?
No. What do you want?
No, I'm just saying, like, you made a good point, and you were talking about talking about some of our older deeds and like shenanigans and things like that. And I was like, oh well, primarily I feel like we would save that for interviews and stuff like that. Because what I would do, I guess, or in my mind would be ideal would be like to set it up as a question for the guest, and then be like, okay, so we're gonna tell you 3 things from each one of us, and then one of them is true, and the other 2 are lies, and then you get to decide, between us, and that way we can teach a little bit about everything to everybody. But in this particular case, with that particular app, you have a little bit more experience in that area. Is that something that would even? Fucking. But then you're like, what about?
What are you asking
You're
me?
like, what about that one dude like who's just trying it for the first time, is just out there and he's like, yeah, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna try a little bit. But then he tries a whole bunch, and then he's like, no, and then that thing saves his life. Yeah, I feel you. Like everybody, you know what I mean. But like,
What are you asking me?
Like, why? Is that thing? Why not just let motherfuckers OD? Like, just. You know what I mean? Like, purge, clear it out. Like, but that's why I was saying the one kid, and then that's why I was like, well, you have more expertise in that area.
No, but also it's just smart. If you use drugs that could potentially kill you,
then don't use drugs that potentially kill you.
Right, but let's say you do use drugs that could potentially kill you.
Okay.
It's always smarter to do them around other people.
Of course.
Right.
That's why you have crack houses. That's why.
Well, I'm just saying, like, with a buddy or something like that. That's why, But if you're by yourself and you're shooting up or something like that, you don't know what you're getting street drugs. So you might get fentanyl, and next thing you know, you're fucking looking at that white light.
Much like autoerotic asphyxiation, it's always better done in pairs.
Yeah, I guess. But true. Yeah, you don't want to do that by yourself in the closet. I would, and when I first learned about autoerotic asphyxiation, I thought about it for a second. It took me a second to think about it, and then it took me a second to say no way, because like the consequences were so high. Mm-hmm. But then I've done crazy drugs, so. But
true. Point
is, I think this is a good app for smarter drug users. Dumb drug users will die. Don't be a dumb drug user.
Don't be dumb.
I mean, I'm sure people will argue there's no smart drug user, but
hey,
there's okay, yeah, you're doing a stupid thing, but then there's levels to it.
Hey, there's levels to everything, homie. Yeah, you can drink too much, you can smoke too much.
I knew a guy who did heroin for 30 years, normal life, no one knew. It was just a noon thing.
I knew a guy.
Thing at noon.
I knew a guy once, huh?
I knew a guy down in fucking Virginia.
I knew a guy who used to...
Cocksucker.
He was addicted to secrets, huh? And
addicted to
one
secrets.
Problem, the only way to cure it, he used to tell everybody about it. And so one day he went to the doctor.
So basically, you have no empathy, and you're like, nah, fuck junkies, and kill
here's
them.
how I see it. Officer, there's no reason why you should stop me from jumping in front of this train. The train is here. The smart way of using the train would be to ride it on the inside of the train. But I want to use the train.
Such a bad impression.
To end my life. How is that a problem, officer? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. It's whatever, man. I don't know. I try not to put myself... But who knows, right? I've done all types of stupid shit. And, I just don't want to be...
Didn't you wreck your car drunk driving?
Whatever, dog. No, so I did, but I mean, that's, again, if I had taken myself out, at that point, yeah, you don't live with it because you're dead, but I'm just saying, what if you took someone else out? Here's the thing, right? Like,
what if you killed someone else?
Because your buddy, that's what I was going to say.
Because you're not killing anyone else
with a situation like that where... blessed be that nothing horrible ever happened in that end for me, because I did, and that's a perfect example, fucking perfect example. Mm-hmm. So I was there, and the fact that I got away kind of from that without and based on pure technicality, was kind of, it's good for me in hindsight, because I learned from it and I did all that. But
you want to explain to the people what happened, or are they just gonna have to guess?
You're just gonna have to read my memoirs, which are gonna be posted down every month. No, I'm just kidding. So pretty much what happened was when I was younger, I crashed a car when I was driving home with a buddy of mine, and I fell asleep while I was driving, and I'd been drinking, and we luckily, thank God. We were going slow enough down the street to where when we hopped the curb, we didn't do any extreme damage, but we did hit a fence. I hit the fence, and we crashed.
So you were going slow. You were going slow, luckily.
Yeah, I mean, it busted the fence now. I was going slow in terms of going down the damn thing. It was 10, 15 miles an hour, you know what I'm saying? But I busted through the fence, and it turned out, that we came to, and, I was out. And my buddy was there, and thank goodness.
What did your buddy do? Did your buddy?
So and in hindsight, it's so funny. Like, who we are as people as we get there.
Explain what? No, don't
no,
make excuses.
No. I feel you. I'm just saying, and I don't want. There's no justification to any of this at all. And again, I can't. I have to reiterate. This is so bad, and like just the whole idea that I went and did this, and like there's no excuse. You're young, you go out there, but don't drink and drive. It's so stupid. There's so many people who die, and I know better than that now. It's bad news bears. So I was out, and so my buddy made sure that I was okay, but then he booked it, and then he left. He left, and he went and he called his mom, and
he abandoned you.
Is how I used to say it, for sure. That's the exact terminology I used to say
you.
Back when we first met. That was like 3 years ago. I was like, he abandoned me,
left you.
Yeah, I was pretty bummed about that.
He fucking dude. I was glad he's not a Marine.
Yeah. Well, anyways, and so he went and went there, and then I woke up and I saw that he was gone, and I had seen what had happened. Well, I woke up and I was like, oh my God, like what did I do? And so I looked for a body, made sure that it was good, and then I went to go and ran across the campus to go to the house and wake my buddy up and be like, hey, I need help, like something happened. We need.
You went to another buddy.
Right, another buddy that his house.
That's
where
by.
we were going. We were going, and we were off by one street. Like I was one street down from where we were supposed to be. So I ran across the streets, and I knocked on the door, and it was like 3 a.m, and he opened the door, and according to him, I was like, hey man, the car, it crashed, come with me, we need to get it out. And he was like, what? And then he like turned around because he had he was throwing clothes on. He's like, I'll be right there. And then when he turned back around, I was gone. I bolted back into the night, and he had no idea where I went. And so he closed the door. He didn't know what to do. And so I ran back, and I spent the next like 2 hours.
He didn't even go drive after to be like, dude, he has to be close by.
And that was peak Hawaiian Bryan, like full-fledged monster. Like we're case races every day. Like we were partying hard, like super, super hard. And nobody wanted to deal with Hawaiian Bryan at that point, and I wouldn't. I mean, oh man, I got some stories, motherfuckers. But that's why we're waiting for my memoir. I'm just kidding, not my memoir. We're waiting for some guests. We're gonna have some great times. We're getting really ramped up. But anyways, I end up going back to the car, and I try and push it out, and I can't, obviously, because it's fucking parked, and there's no way that I can get it out of the fence is right by it, and there's no way to push it out. And so eventually I get into the car and I fall asleep, and so I get woken up by cops and the police department or the fire department, and I'm like, what the fuck? And they're checking me, and they're like, hey, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. Like, what's going on? And they were like, you crashed through a fence. And I was like, what? And like I looked around, and like it was a playground, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? Like, and I had crashed through a playground that was like right next to my buddy's house, and they were like, yeah, like you crashed through a playground, are you okay? Like, and I looked up, and there were parents and their kids, and they were in bathrobes, and they were all looking at me, and I was like, oh my God, like no, I'm good, like I'm so sorry. And I can't believe that I'm telling the story because nobody, there are people who watch the story that are going to hear the story for the first time. And I tell this story a lot better, and you're going to see it in my 30-minute comedy special that's going to be coming out every month. That's how you plug, motherfucker. What's up with these FXs, man? You're falling weak on these gorgeous moments for some sick FXs.
Dude, I'm just trying to listen to your story.
I know, I got a great stories. And so we get there, and so the cop, they're like, so what happened? And I was like, I'm not too sure. Like, I think I fell asleep at the wheel, and I was on my way back from work. And so finally I get there, and the cops look at me, and they can obviously smell through my bullshit, because they can obviously smell the shit off of me, because I'm soaking alcohol through my body. And so they were like, okay. And so they're taking notes down, and they're like, okay, listen, so we're going to be honest with you, man. They were like, we were going to take you in and arrest you for DUI, and for all of this stuff. And I was like, what? Oh my God, no. And they were like, but you didn't have the keys in the car, and they were outside. And I was like, what? And then I remembered right before I fell asleep, and as I was sitting in the car, like my head leaned up against the wheel, like I'm so fucked, I don't know what to do. I remembered some old dude telling me once, he was like, just don't have the keys in the car, man. Like, then you can't be charged for anything. And I took the keys and I threw them bitches out the window and I passed out. And that's when I was like, oh! And I remembered, and I was like, what? Oh my goodness, how did that happen? They were like, we don't know. And then they looked at it, and then I had to get the car towed out. As we're getting towed out, the cop looks at me, the younger cop, and he goes, hey man, it's like, you want to take a breathalyzer? It was like, just for shits and giggles. And I was like,
no.
I was like, you getting
just for shits and giggles.
Dog. I was like, no. I was like, I don't know what's going on right now. I don't feel too good. I'm just going to go to the doctor because I don't know why I passed out.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay. And I was like, But that's my story. And pretty much the moral of the story is, don't drink and drive. It's so bad. Back then, we didn't have Uber and Lyft like y'all little motherfuckers do now. That's still not an excuse. Don't do it.
What a wonderful way of getting a lot of things off your chest. You got a lot off your chest.
No, that's a story. That's part of my 30-minute.
You were abandoned by two friends.
It wasn't abandoned. That's the thing.
By two friends.
Those
and then
back in the day.
And then you got away with it
my
for
first
doing
buddy,
something super illegal.
I was kind of like, oh man, that's a little bum. Like, because in my opinion,
I would have dragged my friend.
You know what I'm saying?
Dragging my friend.
But again, I almost killed him. Like, if something could have happened to the point where if
was he awake?
Yeah, no, he was awake.
I don't know, man. I just couldn't.
As you get older and as time goes by, you're like, who am I? Like, I put him in.
True.
And again, you could go even a step further and be like,
True.
why did he even get into the car?
Well, dude, I'm just saying, yeah, for reals. I get you, and I get what you're doing, because like you said, over time, the anger of anything fades away.
But it wasn't.
And your
it was childish anger. I mean, that happened when I was 18. That was almost 10 years ago.
Motherfucker, if that happened tomorrow, I'd be upset.
Well, that's the thing. That's different though. If, gosh forbid, you and I are in a position where, let's say you just pass out, like, or
we did something illegal. I knock myself out. You're just gonna leave me there?
No, that's what I mean.
Like, yeah, that's
right.
what I'm saying.
But again, I'm accepting responsibility at that point and being like, hey, we're doing shenanigans. But let's say we're in the same position and you're like, okay, Bryan, we're going home. And like after today or something, we go and grab drinks, and then like you're like, okay, we're going home, and I'm like, okay, homie. Like, obviously knowing what we're doing. Yes, again, and I'm not saying that step at that point. If anything, I'm following you because I'm like, yo, I gotta make sure that my homie's good, and I'm gonna be there in Gucci for it. But and we're following this path of what happened, whatever. And so let's say you fall into that. Yeah, obviously I'm going to make sure that you're not in that position, but
at least drag the motherfucker behind a bush or something.
Again, whatever. It's a great story. I love it. And it's a great story because it teaches you the bad things that can potentially happen. And you just don't want to put your buddies in positions like that. So the moral of my story, there you go. Don't put your homies in positions like that. Look out for your homies. He made sure I was alive. I imagine if I was dead, he would have called the cops or something, or if I was really hurt or something, he would have done something about it. But who's that?
Speaking of your homie, it's your homie. Hey! Oh, I'm just kidding. Make it a more thing.
Bryan's homie. Geez, man, you sound a lot different.
So what do we got? What time is it?
That's it, homie. We're wrapping it up. Hit me with some wrap-up music.
Oh, shit. We're wrapping it up?
Yeah, we already did our game corner. I did a quick little story.
And it seems like it needs to go by quicker and quicker.
Well, I think we dragged a little bit at the beginning because we didn't know what was going on. Just there wasn't too much. I kind of been slacking on my notes. My notes are always great, man. When I actually write them down, I have great notes, man.
Yeah, I know. We're just really busy.
But yep. So that's it right there. We're here
right,
at the end, episode 10. I mean, episode 3, episode 4.
Episode 3.
Jesus fuck, I don't know.
I don't know.
Check
Fuck.
the titles. Obviously,
check what we're doing. 'Cause
check
we
the
don't know what we're doing.
descriptions. Make sure that you guys go ahead and email us binge on this channel at gmail.com. Make sure that you guys follow us on Instagram, on Twitter. Please go ahead. We need you guys to comment. Otherwise, the algorithm does not bring us up. So you guys need to comment. We need you guys to like things. We need you guys to put things, even if it tells us to suck. Even if you need to write in the bottom, Bryan.
Let us know that we suck. I want to see people say,
dude,
you
like
fucking suck.
write in the
You look
comments.
stupid.
You are an idiot for thinking that about hobos. Fine, that's cool, but I need you guys to comment and like and do. Otherwise, we're gonna be sitting
Why don't you
there.
suck their balls? Why don't you fucking? Why don't you? You're like, please.
No, fuck you guys, or don't. I don't give a fuck. I do this because I love this shit. This is therapy, motherfuckers.
No, but actually, it would be nice if, I just want to get some feedback. I want the feedback to tweak the show.
I'm not gonna do this anymore unless I get fucking likes and subscribes, motherfuckers. I'm just kidding. No, it's the only way it's gonna get us to get and see more people, just because it's not showing enough of my algorithm to show other people. So, obviously we do have some great prizes. If you guys, the person with the best comment gets a free sketch from Sam. He's handing them puppies out.
I am going to be handing some
those
puppies
out. If you guys comment, and you're going to see right there, we're going to put down a little link right there for prizes. And, first person to comment on every video gets a little sketch. And, we're going to just try and, we're going to get some merchandise set up, work on some T-shirts designs.
Yeah, I was thinking about the type of merchandise we're trying to get. I'm trying to get the jiggler, which you guys still don't really know about, but I'm trying to get that thing done up. And, I'm trying to figure out what would be fun to put out there.
Let us know, man. We could try and do coffee cups, or we could just do, again, the sketches are free. We're going to work them like a Korean sweatshop.
Well, no, that's like easy on the sketches.
Every person who comments gets a sketch.
Well, I don't know. What? Don't say
single
that.
Person, that's a guarantee.
Don't
this
say
is
that.
Live TV.
First 10 comments.
Every like, every share, every subscribe, you let us know, he will sketch you something. And that is the Sam guarantee. Sam
Wait,
Maskell.
actually, how many sketches would that be if I wanted?
Like 3. We only have 3 likers. I don't know why you're scared. So,
but you know how much mail that is to send it to them? Are you
you'll
gonna pay for
email
postage?
it. You just scan it and email it.
Oh, we're gonna scan and email them. I could do it on my pad.
Yeah, why?
Oh, okay. I was thinking paper. I gotta put it in an envelope.
Why? No, we're not charging them. We're just, you guys are helping us and we're helping you. And so it's going to be great. And you guys can get a little sketch done. Maybe something you guys want to get tattooed. First person to comment on there gets a free little sketch. 10 years of experience dribbled onto the page. Blood, sweat, and tears mixed with a little bit of ink. And obviously, share, subscribe. What else?
That's about it, man.
Is that everything?
That's it.
What's coming up? Oh, well, come on.
Jesus Christ.
The links for OTT are up. Go make sure you guys watch those episodes. A lot of fun. You get to watch us watch, old stuff. We got some great. My personal favorite is the Dick Tracy episode. We got a fresh one coming out. The Felix one is coming out, which is really good, too.
I like the Laurel and Hardy one.
We have a great Laurel and Hardy one that's up. The Same of All Trades
That's
is
not
going
up
to be
yet.
going
Laurel and
live.
Hardy's not up. Felix the Cat is the newest one up.
Oh, flip it then. And then we have Sam of All Trades coming up, which is going to be really nice too. We have a couple of sketch shows that are coming up, which are going to be fun as well. And then our 1-star review thing is something that we're going to be kind of playing around with, just because that's we're working our way up to it. But yeah, that's it.
All
End
right,
of episode
man.
3. Have a good day. Have a good night.
Take care,
Dream the
guys.
dream of 1,000 dreams.